Hey, what is up, guys? This is Slayer Seb, and today we're going to talk about how strong the average Saiyan was, and really if they were weak. Now, as you know, Raditz was a low-class Saiyan with a power level of 1,500, as confirmed by the data book. He was what you would consider to be an average Saiyan, if you will, with warriors like Nappa being the commander-in-chief of the whole Saiyan army, and pretty much being one of the best, besides Vegeta and his bloodline. So then why is it that Raditz, a member of the greatest race of warriors in the entire universe, why is he weaker than a common soldier of Frieza's army, or only about as strong as a plannable Cyberman? Well, there's a few things we can look at if we want to find our answer. Number one would be that they never really fought any beings that gave them a real challenge. This means that they were static in their development power-wise due to the fact that they wouldn't be getting injured and thus wouldn't get any Zenkai boosts. Now, number two, they started off already considerably weaker than the level Raditz is at. As we know, the Tuffles managed to hold off the entire Saiyan race due to their superior technology and numbers, despite logically only being around human level, if not slightly above. The fact that the Saiyans needed to wait for the full moon so they could become Uzarus to win is enough to show that they weren't nearly as strong as they were prior to Planet Vegeta being blown up by Frieza. Also, take note of the fact that someone like Bardock, another low-class Saiyan, and also Raditz's father, was able to jump up to a power level of 10,000 just from one battle with aliens who were stronger than him. This in and of itself is proof that they can reach incredible heights when pressured. You can also make the argument that Frieza knew of this, and that's exactly why he never sent them on high-risk missions. You also have to consider the fact that the average Saiyan never thought about training, unlike someone like, Goku and Vegeta. While we're on the topic of Vegeta, his power level at the start of the series was a whopping 18,000. This is obviously due to the fact that he was sent on much more difficult missions than the rest of his race, as well as being a side effect of him being a prodigy in and of itself. The proof of this is the fact that he was stronger than his own father as a small boy, and eventually managed to obtain the legendary form known as Super Saiyan, just as King Vegeta had said he would. This is even further backed up by the Vegeta reaching 24,000, a power level that surpassed even one of Frieza's personally picked assistants due to one intense battle on Earth. Following the rest of the events that would occur on Namek over the course of a day, after merely 2 more Zenkai boosts, he managed to reach an insane power level of 2 million. Even higher, probably. That's even more than Frieza is in his third form. And if you want to look at Goku, he went from a power level of 416, which is far below what an average Saiyan warrior had. After dying and training on King Kai's planet for a mere 3 months, he reached a power level of over 8,000, and that's about a 20 times increase, not even counting the Kaioken technique. Then, after his battle against Vegeta and less than a month of training, he reached a power level of 90,000, capable of soloing the entire Ginyu force besides Ginyu himself. After taking quite the beating, he healed in a pod for a few hours and came back with a power level of 3 million. That is a 30 times increase. It's madness. The fact that they reached such incredible heights, in such a short time at that, makes it clear. The only logical explanation is simply that they never met such opposition when they conquered planets, and the reasoning behind that would be that the Frieza sent them on missions where they wouldn't get much stronger, because he feared that a Super Saiyan may arise to challenge him, or the entire race would reach a level where they could rise up against him. It's also worth noting that Zarbon once mentioned a Saiyan who had existed before with a power level of 30,000. It's worth noting because it shows that there are Saiyans out there with the strength to rival some of the strongest beings in the galaxy, if not the entire universe itself. Alright guys, that was the video. Let me know if you enjoyed and what you think. What do you want to see next? And other than that, I'm probably going to sign off now. And by probably, I mean... And other than that, I'm going to be signing off now. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment, just talk to me. I'll reply. I don't mind. And, yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace out.